Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for September 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, Monday through Thursday. Now, if you have just joined this channel watching for the first time, you want to skip the introduction, hope you'll watch it at least one time and go right to the videos for your sign or your ascending, rising, all of the above, Crosswatchers. Then go down here because right down there in the description, I will have put the timestamp for when this ends. Okay? Okay. Hope you'll watch it at least one time. Anyway, because this is the week, Monday through Thursday, I use my Radley Valentine decks. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I use my Guardian Angels Tarot cards. I will also use my, what are these called again? Inspirational Fairies, Inspirational Wisdoms from Angels and Fairies. And this is from, still have to look, Frances Monroe, and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo. Okay, so, and then I will finish up by pulling one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, because we're doing the introduction, I always do a universal type of energy, what's going on in the world, and I will use my Waite Rider deck and my Colette Baron Read the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message and try not to get too much in the way of it. So, like I said, you can pop over to the timestamp and, bypass this. But again, I hope you don't, because there's always a little tidbit of something that you can find here. Now, we are on, like I said, what is it, the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. So we have the new moon, which is on the 10th, and I think that was like at 5:58 a.m., Eastern Standard Time, and that is in Pisces, and I talked about that as a very good wishing moon. Now, we jump to the 11th, and again, Virgo trines Uranus, which is retrograde in Taurus, so there could be some unexpected energies going on right there. Virgo and Taurus are both earth energies. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo earth energies, but this involves Taurus and Virgo more so. And, that is about your money, job, career, and, your home, just your security in itself. So Uranus is about the unexpected, and it is retrograde. So, Uranus is interesting energy. Many times over, it's kind of like the Tower energy, where it clears so many things up and then basically helps you to rebuild. Anyway, so then we jump from the 11th to the 16th. So there's not a lot of movement or not a lot of things noted with the planets at that time, but you have to remember we do have 6 planets that are retro. Jupiter in Aries, Mercury in Libra, Neptune in Pisces, Pluto in Capricorn, Saturn in Aquarius, and Uranus in Taurus. And we do have 2 planets direct, Mars, which is in Gemini, and we have Venus, which is in Virgo. So we have some interesting stuff. So what we've been experiencing prior to the full moon, energies, basically we will continue to be experiencing. The full moon energies kind of put a little push onto things and kind of gave a little bit of hey, we're going to mess a little bit with you. But again, it is in Pisces. So that is a really good ending. Okay, remember Pisces is the end of the astrological season. So it's a really good ending, but it's also getting you ready for that really good beginning also. So let's go on and see. Remember, we are also coming to the 22nd, 23rd, when we start Libra season. We will also be having the equinox. Now, in the northern hemisphere, that will be for autumn, and for the southern hemisphere, that will be for spring. So that is where things are, at least for that day, equal. Light is equal to dark. So that is also the time when, right around equinox energies, is also the time, give it up to maybe October 31st, when the veil between this world and the next is very, very thin. So everybody, be aware. Mercury retrograde in Libra, again, is one of those times that, that people come to visit us from, the beyond. So just be aware. Don't be too freaked out if that should happen to you. Write it down. My sister always says, look, see if you could see below their knees. She always says when somebody comes to visit her, she says she can never see their feet. I usually ask, when somebody has come to visit me, I'm usually, you still dead? Yes, Debbie, I'm still dead. Am I dead? No, Debbie, you're not dead. And then my sister's like, don't ask them that. Look to see their feet. And then ask them what they want to tell you. So I'll share that with you. But it just seems that I always have to ask what I have to ask. Okay, one card has dropped. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull out two more cards. And put these over here. A little bit crooked on my thing. Sorry about that. Let's push these down a little more. Okay, let's see what we've got here. This is the card that fell. Anything that's reversed has a little stronger, let's pay attention to it, kind of meaning. So let's see what we've got here. First card is, okay, so this is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, swords energy is air energy. And that is our Aquarius, our Libra, where we have, what do we have? Saturn and Mercury, both, Saturn is in retro for Aquarius and Mercury for Libra. And it's also Gemini energy, air energy. And Mars is in Gemini right now. Mars is a little bit more forceful, though. Mars is kind of telling you to, is telling, like, cut the garbage. This is going to get through. We're going to get through whatever it is. So I kind of feel like, with, Mercury and Saturn, with that type of energy, is kind of like, oh, think about this, think about that. What else can go wrong? What else can happen? But I really feel that in this case, Mars in Gemini is about cut the garbage. Hey, things move on, people move on. What you're seeing now is not real. It's all an illusion. You need to start putting out the positive energies. Now, again, sword energy, air energy is our making some plans, strategic thinking things through, also hearing news. This is really very, this is the type of energy that keeps you up at night, that makes you kind of, doubt. But again, this is also telling you, and nine is, let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. This is saying this is not real. Whatever this is that's bothering you, you get through it, and things move on. Things move on. This is more, this is really telling you that your thoughts are very, your thoughts, if you want to put a lot of energy into negative energies, you will get back negative energy. So turn it around and, go towards that positive energy. This is, it's not worth losing sleep over. Can you really do anything about anything? No. So sleep, try to sleep, pray, meditate, do whatever it is to help lift and keep your vibrations very, very high. Okay. I'm really picking up that Mars in Gemini right now. And that Mars, remember, that's the, god of war. And Gemini is very intellectual. Gemini is very, thinks things through. And it's kind of like, no, we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. Next card is, here we go. Now, this is reversed. This is that Pentacle energy. Again, that is the Earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. And all of them have something going on. Virgo has Venus, which is very kind and loving, okay? This is a 6. 6 is the number of man. It is the energies you put into something. This is provision. This is also, I know that that's kind of the two I feel of Pentacles is also part of that, but this is money coming from an unknown source. This is money coming from, from miracles, from prayers. Again, this, Pentacles is our, our money, job, career. It is also our home, but it is about, again, provision. Now, I I do love the scales whenever I see this one. Even though this is Pentacles, I always feel that this does have that air energy. And, so that does have that Libra energy in it too. And Libra wants to make things balanced. So even though there's going to be stressors and things happening, you have to have faith and you have to believe and you have to keep your vibrations high. There is a solution. There is money coming. This is money from an unexpected source also. So here we go. Last card here. Now we have, again, so these two were reversed, right? I don't know. Was that reversed? Well, anyway, we have an 18. So we have a 9, 6, and we have an 18. 8 is, unlimited opportunities. 1 is new beginning. 10, transitional energy. 10 plus 8, 18. And 1 plus 8 is a 9. And 9, so we have another 9. 9, 6, 9. We could look at it that way. We have the moon energy, which is still going to be following through. The moon energy will follow through for at least until the 13th. It really follows through longer than that. But remember, the moon energy is where we release, we relinquish, and request. And, so I would say keep doing that at least from now until that 13th, and then maybe even keep releasing and relinquishing as the moon starts getting smaller and smaller. But the moon has things that is hidden. It says you're not being shown everything. You don't know everything. Things are being hidden, but things will work themselves through because the moon comes after the star, and the star is all about hope, and it comes before the sun, and the sun is where things brighten up and light is shown. So this is just saying things are hidden right now. Don't be upset. Don't be so worried. Again, connect. I don't say to worship the moon. I never say that at all. It is a divine creation, so it is something that helps me to focus on higher power. So it really is saying, things will be okay. You just don't know everything right now. And you know what? That's okay. It's okay that we don't know everything, because when we do know something, the more we do know, the more it can entrap us, the more we can, just kind of go, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? So basically, even though there's the restless nights, the staying up at night, our mind is really trying to make some control. We need to have faith. We need to believe. We need to just know that there's a lot of things going on in the universe that we just don't know about it. But there is unexpected money coming in, debts paid, things like that. Okay? Okay. So let's see what we've got with the Colette. Colette Baron Reed. I want to call her Colleen sometimes. And this is the Good Tarot. So what else do you have for us? So there's some anxiety here. But, really, stay faithful. Stay faithful. Know that things are working out better. Money will be coming in. Provision will be coming in. And it's going to be good provision. And there is the scales. Again, that could be something to do with Libra energy here, too. Libra's right around the corner. So let's see. But we also have Mercury and Libra. And, Mercury is always about, whenever Mercury goes retrograde, it's always, to me, about karma being fulfilled. So, and to me, it's also about the universe trying to offer solutions to right some wrongs. Now, when I say offer, it's because we don't always accept their solutions. So let's see what we have here. And I don't know if I said this, but I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just, like I said, to deliver the message. Okay, I think I did say that. Here we go. Now, again, reversed. We have that Ace of Water, which is lovely. So Ace is a 1. 1 is that new beginning. Water is our Cancer with Pisces, Scorpio energy here. A new emotional breakthrough, an emotional journey, something that's going to get us very connected, very deeply connected. Now, sometimes this has a romantic aspect to it. I am feeling more that this is a new emotional journey. Remember, water is, did I say this, is fluid It's spiritual. It's very, again, it's very, it generates a very strong need and want. Okay, so this is something that it's a new turn. It's a new page. It's a new start. It's a new emotional journey. So whatever's going on next week or this week, whatever this week is, it's going to be interesting. Have faith. Stay on target. Remember, whatever goes on in the world, you still have to live your life. And, and we have to do the best that we can. We are, and again, we're light workers, star seeds, whatever you want to say, we are, and we need to keep our vibrations very, very high as we go forth. Okay? So take a moment, please, to comment. What do you read in these cards? Tell me what you see, comment, but also to please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. And let's start our readings now. Hello to all of my Aquariuses out there. How are you doing, darlings? I hope it's wonderful for you. I do, there's a lot of stuff going on. You're feeling that Saturn in Aquarius energy. There's a lot of things being uncovered for you. Truth versus illusion. Things are coming out more and more. A lot maybe in your workplace, maybe in your family. But it's kind of like there's times that you're like, oh, I'm not going crazy. I knew that this was going on, but everyone kept telling me no. So it's really a stress release and a stress reliever for you too. So let's see what we've got here for my Aquariuses. Yeah, it's just when your psychic intuition, when your gut's telling you one thing and everyone keeps telling you, oh no, that's not happening, and they say it so convincingly, you think, then it must be me. No, it wasn't. It was them. Anyway, let's see what it is. But there is, like I said, there's a relief here. It's like, okay, now I see it, and you are now validated. How's that? I feel like for my Aquarian out there, my Aquarians, there's a lot of validation coming for you this week. Okay, next card doesn't mean that you didn't go through a lot of maybe some trauma even with it, but this is the day. This is a week for validation. Here we go. First card, a reversed King of Raphael. Well, that makes sense too. So King's underlying energy is your energy. Also Gemini and Libra. So it's your thought processes, thinking things through. Raphael is the water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Yes, we're coming from that Pisces full moon, so there is still this hope, and there is this, this request for good wishes and this expectation of things happening for the positive. And those are things that will be happening. But the King of Raphael is exactly what I said. The King of Raphael has gone through much of his life saying, really? Am I really? Doesn't anyone else see this? The King of Raphael has gone through emotional highs and lows. The King of Raphael has been slapped around and yet still comes out whole. Okay? He's gone through, and it is a male energy, masculine energy. He has gone through the roller coaster of life, and just every time he felt like he could take a breath, another up or down came, okay? And then they threw in one of those twirly things, and he wondered if his belt was going to hold him in. So it's just the King of Raphael, his emotional quotient, his emotional growth has grown quite a bit, but he has gone through so many ups and downs in life. But having said that, he comes out stronger, and he comes out kinder. He comes out with a better understanding of himself and of the world around him. Okay? Now, it is kind of that realist optimist, what realist energy, what is the thing? What's the definition of a realist? Well, that is an experienced optimist. It doesn't mean that you don't stop hoping. In fact, you keep hoping. It just means that, okay, well, maybe not today, but I do feel for my Aquarius, as if not today, I feel like something is happening for you this week. Okay? So the King of Raphael is warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. And I would say it's safe to trust God, Source, Universe, Gaia, whoever that is for you, higher power. It's also safe to trust your instincts, your gut. Okay? Next card, reversed. The Nine of Michael. So the Nine of Michael is that Nine of Swords that was in the beginning. Okay? So this is kind of like stress energy. This is kind of like, can I believe my eyes? Or can I believe my gut? You know, my brain is going into overdrive right here. I'm thinking all the things that could go wrong. What am I supposed to do with this? So the Nine of Michael, the Nine of Swords, does have a lot of self-fulfilling negative energy. So again, this is one of these things to be aware of. And when you find yourself falling into it, remember to be the king of Raphael. And remember to trust. And remember to hope. Okay, so we have both of these energies that are going after your brain, going after your mind, going after your soul in many ways. But the Nine, let's wrap it up. You've got everything you want. Michael, air energy. Remember, underlying with that, stop thinking so much. And if you are going to think so much, just say, okay, but this is going to work out. I give this to God, Source, whoever that is to you. And I know that this will work out. Again, I feel like a lot of validation is coming for you this week. So the Nine of Michael tells you your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So let that go. Whew, go, fly away. Here we go. Here we go. The Four of Ariel. Now, Libra got the Four of Ariel also. So if you have any Libra energy there, you may want to take a look at that. So 4 is stability. So you have a 9-4-4-9 is stability. That's a 7-7. 7 sevens is 49. So there is that's a divine energy there. Okay, so stability, leadership, organization. Ariel is your earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Now, the Four of Ariel is about back and forth a little bit, okay? The Four of Ariel is about reciprocity, okay? So the Four of Ariel has also, when you're thinking of earth energy, you also have to think about the energies that are in you, okay? So that is, money is an energy. So if you give too much money or if you get too much money, exchanging money is energy. But also the stuff you put into it. So this could be a job that maybe you put all your energy in the job because you're expecting a promotion and then you find out that they promoted somebody else. Maybe you put all your energy thinking, well, if they like me, they won't lay me off, and then you get a layoff. Or maybe it's that you don't put enough energy into your job and they do promote you. It's always, it is about trying to create a balance. But we have that sense of security with the number 4, So that in itself is, you can be secure in that knowledge about you, okay? So when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So many times over when I see this, it is about putting yourself on a budget, but it could also be budgeting the emotions that you give to someone else. It could budget the time that you give to someone else too. It doesn't have to be about money, okay? So what do we have here? I mean, that King of Raphael is just, okay, yeah, I feel like I've been through the ringer. I feel like I've been through, the spin cycle of my washing machine. But yet at the same time, you come out quite well. And, the Nine of Michael is saying, let it go. Stop focusing so much on it. And that could be where your Four of Ariel is also. It's like things aren't what you're thinking they are. Stop putting so much negative energy into something that's really quite positive for you. I do, again, feel like you're going, there's some worry, there's some anxiety. But I do feel like you're going to get some validation also. Okay? So here we go. Guardian angels, what do you have to say for our Aquariuses? Remember, focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Here we go. healer of emotion. So the healer would be our queen, okay? Yes. And the queen of emotion, queen's underlying energy is water. Emotion is water. So we have water, water. Very caring, very loving energy. This is a time, again, so here it is, safe to trust. This is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. That's what we're talking about. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is a kind, tender-hearted, loving, and trustworthy friend. So make sure you're taking care of your own needs too, okay? Or you're taking care of your own needs first. And also trust your gut. Trust your, trust. Like I said, I feel very much a lot of validation coming this week for you. And even if it doesn't seem that way, it's still, many times over, it can be that, it just doesn't seem it. And then all of a sudden it is. Okay, so let's see what we've got here with the inspirational wisdom of angels and fairies for my Aquariuses. So yeah, it's just one of those weeks where it's just, you just feel like, I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know how it's worked, but I have to trust that it will work out. But it's more than that. It's more than it's almost like, again, it's like it's uncovering things that might have happened in that past. And it's like, again, I feel a lot of validation for you, even if your mind feels very mixed up right now. Okay. Reversed. Forest spirit. Okay, you have the wisdom to make changes in your life if you act with authority and let go of doubt. I think that's your message. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting yourself, okay? You were right about something. You were right. Stop doubting yourself. Okay, let's see what we've got here now. What crystal or energy for my Aquariuses do we have that would be helpful? Hematite. Hematite's great. If you wear one of those rings, they're really good. Self-healing, grounding, right opportunities, justice. Stop doubting yourself. Okay, my Aquarians, take a moment, please. Let me know. Comment. Let me know what this meant to you. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Aquariuses, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.